Let's play a virtual round of golf. Well, that wasn't a very good shot. Luckily, we're on the fairway. We're on the wrong side, but we're on the fairway, so let's try again. Well, I hit that one pretty fat, so let's try again. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not very good at this game. Well, one side of the green to the other, I suppose. And I'll take that one putt for a double bogey. Here we are in a virtual game of golf at St. Andrews' second hole. It's 198 yards, and I'm going to try to get her with an 8-iron. Well, if I could have kept her straight, it would have been a pretty good shot, but had the face a little closed, so what do you do? That for a 2-putt, putting us at a bogey. Hole 3 here at St. Andrews is a par 4, 423 yards. Let's see what we can do. Well, we've managed to keep her on the fairway. It's 176 to the pin. Let's get her with a 9. Well, I didn't quite put enough onions on her, so we're gonna get her with the pitching wedge and see if we can chip her in to save the par. A little too many duggers on that one. Went past the pin and got her for a 2-putt for a bogey. Try again later, bud. Alright, so hole 4 is a par 4. It's 280 some odd yards. I dialed her in for 270. Let's see if we can get after it. I don't know how I didn't manage to see that big tree in the middle of the way, but let's try again, see what we can do. That wasn't part of the plan. Pretty decent contact on that one. Problem is we're still a stroke away. I need to just bump it in. We'll probably overshoot the green, but let's see if we can save it anyway. We're still going to be a little over par. And the dreaded 2-stroke for double bogey. Hole 5 is a par 4, 300 and some odd yards. Let's see if we can keep her on the fairway. What do you think, bud? On the driving range simulator of this system, I think that I would have been on the fairway for that one, at least a little further. Probably good that it choked it back and only put me about 270 because I think it would have been further off in the rough, but that's okay. We're gonna try to clean it up with a wedge, see if we can pitch this one in. As soon as I hit that one, I felt it come off the toe and I knew it was going to the right, unfortunately. But if we can get this one right dialed in, maybe we can hold out. Let's see if we can save it. Just past it, so we got a 2-putt, finished her out with the bogey. Hole 6, 506 par 5. See what kind of damage we can do. Felt good. Felt good, but it was just off the fairway to the left side a little bit, so we're in the rough. That's a 10% power deduction. Let's try to get her out of there. I felt it. I pulled and I hit the toe. 141 to the pin, in the rough, 10% down. Let's see if the 9-iron's enough to get her out of this. Back on the fairway with 32 yards. And keeping the 9, we're gonna bump it in and see what we can do. So close. So close. Just too far away. Got the 2-putt for another bogey. Bogey. Another bogey. Hole 7's a par 4, 325 yards. I can usually get that if I get every little bit of it and keep her straight. On the driving range anyway. But the simulator seems like it's going a little bit different between the game and the driving range. Let's see if we can keep it on the fairway here. Beautiful drive that was, with 59 yards to the pin and on the fairway. I think that's the first since we've been playing the game, so it's pretty all right. We're gonna take the 9-iron, we're gonna do a little chip and run, a little bump and run, try to finish this hole out strong. Just outside of that 1-foot range for the 1-putt. That's okay, because we got 2-putt and we saved our par. Let's see what we can do on the next one. Hole 8's 147, par 3, so I'm not going to pull out the big gun. I'm going to try her with a 9, see if we can get close and see what happens. Well, we had too much distance and we were just off to the left, but that's okay because we're just going to use the 9 and try to get her back on the green here. Hole 9, par 4, 300 and some change yards. I don't know. See if we can keep this one on the range too. She just snuck off the fairway there. It's all right. I think we can get this one. Well, I thought I hit that one a little thin, but it seems like I got it all right. It went right where I needed to. Finish up with the 2-putt, saved our par. 406 par 4, big boy. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna aim a little long because I don't know if it's like has anything to do with the app or not. But I'm gonna put a little further and see if that changes anything. See if that makes a difference on where the ball actually goes, aside from my shoddy swinging. Well, it doesn't really matter where you aim if you hit a ball like that. Unfortunately, there's no mulligans in this app, so we'll pull out a 5-iron and see if we can get out of this rough. Wasn't the best hit, but we're back on the fairway. We only have 167 left, so I think we can get that. I think that's definitely doable. Let's try it. Pretty good approach that shot with an 8-iron, so we're just going to take a wedge and try to bump her right in there. A little too much. I had a 2-putt. Finished out with a double bogey. Jeez. 428, par 5. Let's try not to do the same thing we did on the last one, yeah? Oh, no. That's not what you're supposed to do. For some reason, I can't figure if it's the cold or what it is, but I'm keeping the club face way open, so it keeps flying off to the left-hand side, or the right, I keep saying. It's going to the right. It's going to the right side. I don't know why. Let's see if we can figure it out. Whatever it was, I got every bit of that one and overshot the green. Two putt for a bogey. 193. I'm either going to use an 8 or a 9. I don't have all my distances dialed in just yet, so let's try a 9, see what happens. Ooh. .141, so it's a little under club. Problem is that every time that I think of the numbers from the driving range, like from the driving simulator, they're always about 20 yards more. I think I can get about 170-ish with the 9. I could be wrong. I'd have to look at my stats, but I mean that's a lot. 170 is a lot. So 140 might be where it's at. I don't know. I don't know my numbers. Let's take the 9 and try to chip this in. Just passed it, and we got a 2-putt for bogey. Par 5, big boy, like 530 something yards. Big one. I don't guarantee we're going to stay on the fairway for this one. I don't think we're going to. Not as bad as I thought, but still pretty bad. Let's try the 5 wood and see if we can get out of this. Well, I got out of it now. I'm on the other side, so let's take the 6 iron since we're in the rough. See if we can get this 170 to the green. Not our worst shot. That still got us back on the fairway, so nice little chip and we should be good. Sealed that 1 putt for a par, bud. Par 3, 177. We're trying an 8 iron this time. With the wedge for 37 yards. Oh. That's a 2-putt. Puts us a bogey. 421, par 4. Let's get her in 3, bud. My driver's not being very nice to me. I'm about to put it in a timeout, but at least we're on the fairway. The 5 would almost saved us. $396, par 4. Apparently I just wanted to play on the other side of the course. Pretty good save. We're still in the rough, but that's okay. I think we can save this one. Alright, maybe we can't because I'm a bad judgment of power. $123, par 3. This is Wedge City, baby. It just don't get better than that. So we've had some crazy ones to the left. I'm gonna aim a little more to the right and see if we can keep her on the fairway here. Well, I kept her on the fairway, but I hit it like I hit the ground before I hit the ball, so I ducked it or fat or whatever the hell. I don't know what the term is. Anyway, taking the 5-iron, see if we can clean this up. Well, I was just a bad shot all around. I don't know. Garbage. That's all that was. Garbage. Well, a 2-putt for bogey. Imagine that. Well, all in all, I got an 87, 17 over par. Whatever. Look, I broke 100. That was the big thing, right? Supposedly breaking 100 is the big deal. I know it was a simulator, but look, we got an 87. 87 is not horrible bad, right? 17 over par. I broke 100. That's a feat in itself, right? Simulator or not, still fun. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll play some more holes next time.